So, Minecraft Dungeons, our honest thoughts. Well, originally we had recorded this, we had talked about it during our Twitch stream, but because game audio, being pretty loud in this game, not gonna lie, it overtook some of our audio, so I'm just gonna repeat our thoughts, myself and Harpo. We streamed it, and we'll continue to stream it even today. We're gonna be going into adventure mode now, which is like the second difficulty. So be sure to check that out. Both our Twitch links will be in the description. Be sure to drop him a follow and me if you want. He's on that affiliated grind. I'm on that slow partner grind. But anyways, we'll start with his. Harpo gave the game a 9 out of 10 as of now. This is not a full-on review. We will do a full-on review if you guys want it once we've completed both Adventure and the I can't remember what it's called, but the third difficulty as well. He gave it a 9 out of 10. There's only minor bugs for him, and overall it's a great game, especially because it's on Game Pass, and the DLC pack, or the Season Pass I should say, DLC Pass is only $10. So if you have Game Pass already, or even if you don't and you want to test it out, Game Pass, just to join it, it's $1 for an entire month, and then it's $10 a month after that, unless you get Game Pass Ultimate, which I still say is one of the Game Pass / Game Pass Ultimate is the best deal, subscription service wise in gaming. So I have Game Pass Ultimate. He has Game Pass. We gave it a shot. It's great, especially for being on Game Pass. $10 for the DLC pass, which gets you 2 skins already, and there's 4 more DLC skins that I assume I'll unlock later, along with 2 adventures they're already advertising and a new map, or level I should say. So they're already promising a lot. So if you think I've already gotten the game and you're excited, then yeah, it might be worth picking up that DLC pass. As for the game itself, obviously, if you don't have Game Pass and you just want to buy the game, it's $20, I believe. So to give my thoughts on it now, I have pretty similar thoughts to Harpo, so I didn't mean to really gloss over his, but I'll probably say very similar things. There's a couple bugs that really kind of irk me, and a couple things I wish they'd add, but I'm not going to hold the things, a lot of it against them, at least the stuff I wish they would add. I might actually do a video about that, because I'm really into Minecraft Dungeons, I'm not going to lie, especially, it's not, I wanted to go into it spoiler free, and I think that made it even more enjoyable, learning everything myself. And we will have tons of gameplay and stuff coming out, along with other content on Minecraft Dungeons for the next probably week or so. Then we'll die out back a bit. So if I get too excited, be sure to subscribe, because I will have a lot coming. And yeah, I enjoyed the game. There's a couple bugs, like I said, getting to that. We were on the final stage, no spoilers. There's not the story isn't like super, it's pretty basic, but it works for the sake of the game. The game is pretty short. We finished it in about 5-ish hours, the default mode, which is the normal mode you obviously start out on. And we sort of explored the maps. The maps are like randomly generated for the most part. There's obviously specific areas like for boss fights and stuff that are previously generated and will always be there. But like some of the map leading up to that and after it sometimes, depending on where the boss is located in terms of the map, will be sort of generated. I'm sure there's like only so many, but it adds replayability. Each map will be different every time you play it. Maybe not completely, but at least different sections will, which is always cool. The combat's actually pretty good. The glitch I was talking about, though, before I forget to even mention it, is the final level, the final boss. I got stuck mid-air, so we were able to still defeat the boss, and because of the teleport feature, you can teleport to other players in your game. I was able to teleport to Harpo, and everything turned out fine, but that just like kind of ruined the end for me a little bit, and the ending cutscene just automatically skipped. So another thing that sort of irks me a little bit is the cutscenes only play for like the host of the lobby if you're on an online session. They didn't play for me, at least. I don't know if that's, I assume that's not intentional. Hopefully that's fixed. Obviously we played through all this on day 1. You're getting this the following morning. So I'm sure there'll be a day 1 patch or week 1 patch like there is for a lot of games. Just ironing out some of this stuff, which I'm not gonna be too upset over glitches like this because it is at the end of the day on Game Pass. I didn't have to pay an extra little bit of money or anything. I didn't have to pay $1 extra for this as I have Game Pass Ultimate already. So I'm not upset about it. It was essentially free since I get Game Pass for Ultimate for other reasons, along with just Minecraft Dungeons. So yeah, I give the game an 8 out of 10. I think the DLC could definitely change my opinion. I think my biggest issue is I want more, which isn't always an issue per se, but the game definitely felt kind of short. There's only 9 stages, 3 major difficulties with like 6 sub difficulties in between each, which it'll go up over time as you power up. The difficulty goes up. You can also go up in terms of difficulty beforehand as well, but you're gonna get destroyed. We played up 1 difficulty, then the recommended one for our character's power and our team power, which probably would be fine if a 3 or 4 man, but just us, it was kind of a pain. But yeah, there's a lot of cool bosses, a lot of pretty good amount of variety, especially for your first playthrough in terms of enemies and mobs. And I think it's definitely something that has some replayability. I don't see myself playing it. I do plan to do a solo run, obviously, and do run through all the 2 other difficulties with Harpo and maybe even Nomad. I know he has dungeons as well. But after that, I don't know if I'll play it much more after that. Nothing against the game, it's just there's only so much replayability in a game like this, at least until the DLC comes out. All the stages are awesome. There's nothing really wrong about that. There's a lot of replayability. It's just it's just not specifically my style of game, but it doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. I really did enjoy this game. But so yeah, overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. Harpo gave it a 9. I think it's probably one of my favorite games that's come out this year, although to be fair, not a whole lot's come out this year. The only 2 big games is Animal Crossing, which I've yet to play. I'll admit it. And Doom Eternal, which is also phenomenal. So we will see where it shapes up once a lot of the bigger titles that are coming out this year come out, where it shapes up maybe my top 5 or top 10. But I definitely recommend picking up the game, or especially if you have Game Pass. It's free. I mean, it's on Game Pass. Grab it, give it a shot. If you enjoy it and you have $10 extra, you can buy the DLC pass and get these 2 new adventures already advertising and a new island or map, or stage, I should say, not map. The 2 new adventures, I assume, will be new maps or some sort, which is promising. But yeah, it's really fun. If you have friends too that have the game or have Game Pass, it's even better to play with friends. Maybe you can meet a new friend by just joining somebody's online game. And yeah, I think that's just about everything I need to say in this little Honest Thoughts video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. Got a lot of Minecraft Dungeons content coming over the next couple of days and week. And then I will say there will also be a channel update, a miniature one going up, probably this weekend. So yeah, I'll catch you guys then, and enjoy and subscribe, and look forward to more Dungeons content.